All right, so you're prepping for a photography shop manager interview and want to feel totally ready.
Yeah,
We've got a bunch of RoleCatcher resources here, career guides, interview guides, even their AI tools,
exactly.
all designed to give you that extra edge.
Sure.
Think of this deep dive as your cheat sheet to interview success.
Absolutely. We're going to unpack those typical interview questions, figure out what those interviewers really want,
Okay,
and add in some career insights to help you stand out.
so first things first,
Yeah.
the career guide. Photography shop manager really pushes the importance of customer service.
Mm-hmm.
RoleCatcher actually gives it an 80% importance rating.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's not just about cameras and lenses, it's about those relationships, creating a great customer experience.
And that's where RoleCatcher's AI can really help.
Okay.
It goes through the job description, picks out the essential skills,
Right.
and helps you tailor your resume and cover letter to show off those strengths.
So it's like having a personal resume assistant,
Yeah.
making sure you're speaking their language. I love that. Okay, let's dive into some of those common interview questions from the interview guide, photography shop manager.
Great idea. And remember, RoleCatcher has a whole library of these interview guides,
Yeah.
so you can practice for any situation.
Okay, first up, tell us about your previous experience. This one seems straightforward,
Right.
but how do you go beyond just listing past jobs?
Think of it as a story.
Okay.
A story that shows how you've built those core skills like leadership, sales, and of course, that amazing customer service.
So instead of just, I worked as a sales associate, you paint a picture of how you excelled in that role. Maybe even a specific example of going above and beyond for a customer.
Exactly. And don't forget the STAR method.
Right.
Situation, task, action, result. It gives structure to your story, makes it impactful, so the interviewer sees how your experience fits.
Okay.
They might even follow up with, tell me about a time you had to deal with a difficult customer.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Everyone dreads those tricky customer situations.
Don't worry, it's not a trap. Okay, it's a chance to show off your problem-solving skills, your commitment to top-notch customer service.
So how do you spin a potentially negative experience into a positive?
Again, the STAR method is key.
Okay.
Describe the situation, the customer's problem, your actions to fix it, and the positive result.
Right.
Focus on empathy, listening, finding a solution that makes the customer feel heard and valued.
So it's not about winning an argument or proving the customer wrong.
Exactly.
It's about understanding them and finding a win-win.
And you can use RoleCatcher's AI to practice these answers, get feedback.
Oh, nice.
It can analyze how you speak, your tone, even your body language, helping you present yourself professionally.
That's amazing. I'm already feeling more prepared just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. How do you stay up to date with the latest photography trends and equipment?
This one's all about passion
Okay.
and showing how you strategically learn.
Okay.
Don't just say you love photography. Show them you're actively involved.
So mention trade shows you've been to, workshops, online communities,
Yeah.
maybe specific publications or influencers.
Exactly. And it's a chance to highlight your knowledge of the latest cameras, editing software, photography styles.
Right.
It shows you're always learning and growing.
What's interesting is that this isn't just about showing excitement.
No?
It's showing dedication to staying ahead in a fast-changing industry.
Absolutely. Now think about your answer.
So,
How do you stay current?
yeah.
It's good to get those thoughts going.
All right, moving on to how do you handle customer complaints? This always feels like a potential minefield.
It can be, but remember, it's also a chance to shine. Focus on empathy.
Okay.
You're not just fixing a problem, you're building a relationship, showing your dedication to customer satisfaction.
So walk us through an example.
Okay.
Say a customer's furious because their camera broke right after the warranty ended.
First, acknowledge their frustration. Let them know you understand.
Okay.
You could say, I get why you're upset. Let's see what we can do.
So empathy and active listening are key.
Yes.
What's next?
Then you explore solutions.
Okay.
Maybe offer a discount on a repair, help them check options with the manufacturer,
Right.
even suggest a similar model as a replacement.
This is where product knowledge and negotiation skills come in.
Exactly. And finally, always follow up.
Okay.
Make sure they're happy.
Right.
That shows you go the extra mile, that you truly care about good service.
Okay, I'm seeing a pattern.
Yeah.
It's not just about what you've done. It's about how you think, how you approach challenges, especially with customer service.
You got it. Now, let's switch gears a bit.
Okay.
Imagine the interviewer asks, can you tell us about a time you had to solve a problem in your previous photography shop?
This one's broader, right? It could be anything, a sales slump, a staffing issue.
Exactly.
How do you pick the right example?
Choose one that shows your ability to think critically, be resourceful, find solutions that help the whole shop,
Okay.
and highlight those core skills from the career guide, like leadership or sales and marketing knowledge.
So if you're talking about a sales slump, you might discuss how you launched a new marketing campaign or a customer loyalty program to boost revenue.
Exactly. Or for a staffing issue, you could talk about how you successfully recruited and trained new employees
Yeah.
to improve things and boost customer service.
I'm seeing the bigger picture now.
Yeah.
It's about showing your problem solving in a way that connects directly to the job of a photography shop manager.
Exactly. Now, before I move on, I want to mention RoleCatcher's AI tools.
Oh, right. They're not just for resumes and cover letters, are they?
No way. Their platform can help you practice your answers and get feedback.
Cool.
Imagine recording yourself answering these questions and getting insights on your delivery, your tone, even your body language, all tailored to this role.
Wow, that's next level preparation. I'm seeing why RoleCatcher's a game changer.
It is. Now let's dive into another question.
Okay.
How do you ensure your photography shop is meeting its sales goals?
Okay, now we're talking strategy. What are the key things here?
They want to know if you get sales management, data analysis, and team motivation.
So it's not just about hitting numbers, it's about the process, the people.
Exactly. Start by highlighting your experience with different sales strategies.
Okay.
Promotions, loyalty programs, targeted marketing.
Right.
Then talk about your approach to data.
Mm-hmm.
What do you track? How do you spot trends and opportunities?
And don't forget the people. How do you motivate your team to reach those goals?
Crucial. Talk about your leadership. Clear expectations, regular feedback, offering incentives, celebrating wins.
Okay.
Show them you can lead your team to success.
I'm loving this. It's like we're uncovering what it really takes to excel as a photography shop manager.
Yeah.
What's next?
Let's get into inventory management.
Okay.
Imagine they ask, how do you manage inventory in your photography shop?
Okay.
This is all about organization and product knowledge.
So it's not just knowing where things are. It's about making the whole process smooth, keeping costs low, and customers happy.
Exactly. Highlight your experience with different inventory systems.
Okay.
Do you know how to use software to track stock, create reports, and predict demand?
That's important. What else?
Talk about ordering and receiving.
Right.
Do you have good relationships with suppliers? Can you negotiate?
Okay.
And don't forget the physical side.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make sure things are stocked and organized well to reduce loss and be efficient?
I see a pattern.
Yeah.
Many of these questions aren't about right answers. They're about showing how you think, how you approach challenges.
Absolutely.
It's especially the business side of running a photography shop.
Exactly. And RoleCatcher's AI can help you practice, refine your deliveries so you come across as confident and prepared.
That's great. Okay, ready for another customer-focused question?
Bring it on.
Okay, they say, how do you ensure your photography shop provides excellent customer service?
Right.
This feels like a big one.
It is. Customer service is so important in retail, especially in a specialized field like photography.
Exactly.
So first, show that you understand what excellent customer service really means.
Right.
It's not just about being friendly. It's about going above and beyond, building those connections, and creating a positive experience.
So it's about making customers feel valued, understood.
Yes. And talk about specific strategies you've used.
Oh.
Have you used personalized recommendations, product demos, loyalty programs, follow-up calls to make the experience better?
And what about employee training?
Right. How do you help your team provide that same level of service?
Exactly.
Highlight your approach to training, coaching, feedback. Do you create a culture where everyone cares about customer service? Do you recognize and reward great service?
It sounds like they're looking for a complete approach to customer service, something that's in every part of the shop.
You got it. And don't forget, RoleCatcher's AI can help you practice your answers, polish your delivery, and make sure you sound confident and customer-focused.
Okay, feeling like a customer service expert now.
Yeah.
Let's move to financial management.
Okay.
Say the interviewer asks, how do you manage your photography shop's budget?
All right, time for numbers. This one's all about showing you can analyze data, make smart decisions, and control costs.
So it's not just number crunching, it's understanding the big picture.
Yes.
How your choices impact the shop's profitability.
Exactly. Start by highlighting your budgeting and forecasting experience.
Right.
Have you built budgets from scratch? Can you analyze financial statements and find areas for improvement?
Those are valuable skills. What else?
Talk about cost control.
Right.
Do you negotiate with suppliers? Are you careful with operating expenses?
Okay.
And mention strategies for growing revenue, like marketing campaigns or introducing new products and services.
So show you can think strategically about both sides, income and expenses.
Precisely. And RoleCatcher's AI can help you practice, refine your delivery, so you sound confident and financially savvy.
This is great.
Yeah.
I'm already feeling more ready to tackle those interview questions.
Me too. But wait, we've got one more before we wrap up this part.
Okay.
Ready?
Bring it on.
Okay. They ask, how do you motivate your team to achieve their sales goals?
This feels like leadership and tactics combined.
It is. They want someone who can inspire, guide their team, not just give orders.
So how do you approach this one?
Start by sharing your leadership philosophy.
Okay.
Are you collaborative, supportive, goal-oriented? Give examples of how you've motivated teams before.
So share your style and show how you've used it.
Exactly. Then get specific about setting sales goals.
Okay.
Do you involve your team? Make sure the goals are clear, measurable, achievable.
And feedback and recognition. How do you celebrate wins and address areas for improvement?
That's key for morale and improvement.
Yeah.
Highlight your approach to reviews, coaching, incentives.
Okay.
Show them you know how to create a positive environment that encourages growth and success.
This is great. I'm feeling more confident about those interview questions.
Me too. But remember, this is just the start.
Right.
In the next part, we'll look at even more questions and dig deeper into RoleCatcher's AI tools.
Sounds good. Can't wait to continue.
See you in part 2.
Awesome.
Welcome back to our deep dive into photography shop manager interviews.
I'm ready for round 2. Let's jump back into those insightful questions from RoleCatcher's interview guide.
All right, imagine they ask, what are your salary expectations?
Okay.
This one can be tricky.
Yeah.
It's a negotiation, but also a chance to show you understand your value and the market.
So it's not just about throwing out a random number.
Right. Do your research. Use resources like RoleCatcher's Career Guides to see what similar roles pay in your area. Consider your experience, the responsibilities in the job description. Have a range in mind, and be ready to explain it based on your skills and what you bring.
That makes sense. Be informed and confident. What's next?
Let's look at a question about leadership. Tell me about a time you had to deal with a conflict between two employees.
Okay.
Conflict resolution is crucial in management, and they want to see how you handle it.
Oh, this is a good one. I've seen plenty of workplace conflicts.
Yeah.
How do you answer this to highlight your leadership?
Again, the STAR method.
Yep.
Ascribe the situation, the conflict.
Right.
Then explain your actions to mediate, highlighting your fairness, communication, problem solving. And lastly, share the positive outcome, how you resolved the conflict and kept things harmonious.
So walk us through an example. Say 2 employees are clashing over prime weekend shifts.
All right, first, acknowledge the issue and your commitment to a fair solution.
Okay.
You could say, I understand you both want those shifts, and I appreciate your enthusiasm. My goal is a schedule that's fair and considers everyone.
Impartiality is key, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to seem like you favor one person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then explore options and involve the employees if possible. Can you rotate the schedule? Offer perks for less popular shifts?
Right.
Maybe leverage their strengths. If one's great with customers and the other prefers inventory, you could match them to shifts that fit their skills.
That's where understanding your team matters.
Yes.
It's not just solving the conflict, it's finding a solution that works for everyone.
Exactly. And clear communication is key throughout it. Explain the decision, the reasoning.
Right.
Transparency builds trust and prevents future conflicts.
Great advice. What other leadership questions might come up?
They might ask something broader, like, how would you describe your management style?
Okay.
This lets you share your philosophy, the things that make you effective.
So it's less about a specific situation and more about your overall approach.
Exactly. Think about the key elements.
Sure.
Are you collaborative, hands-on? Do you delegate well? Give feedback? Be genuine and highlight what's made you successful. If you can, tie your style back to the company culture.
Okay.
Or the needs of the shop. It shows you've done your homework.
Okay, feeling like a leadership guru. What other insightful questions are in that RoleCatcher guide?
Let's look at one that tests your industry knowledge. What do you see as the biggest challenges facing the photography industry today?
Yep.
They want to know if you're aware of the trends, challenges, and opportunities.
Right.
It shows you're not just passionate, but thinking critically about the business side.
Ooh, this is a bit more conceptual.
Yeah?
What are some key challenges?
One is the rise of smartphones.
Hmm,
How do you position a camera shop when everyone has a good camera in their pocket?
that's a good point. People might think they don't need a dedicated camera anymore,
Right.
but a real enthusiast knows the difference.
Exactly. And there's the shift to online retail.
Yeah.
How do you create a great in-store experience that draws people away from online shopping?
Okay.
Think about personalized service, expert advice, a curated selection, and building community.
Maybe offer workshops, photo walks, events that bring photographers together.
Absolutely. It's about more than just buying a product.
Yeah.
And then there's the constant technology changes.
Right.
New cameras, lenses, accessories, all the time.
Yeah.
How do you stay ahead and offer the latest while managing inventory?
Attend trade shows, read industry stuff, connect with manufacturers, maybe even try out the new gear to give informed advice.
Exactly. Show them you're always learning and passionate about staying current.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to mention specific technologies or trends you find exciting.
Right.
It shows your genuine interest.
I see a pattern here.
Yeah.
It's not always about right answers, but about showcasing your knowledge, your thinking, your passion,
Exactly.
and your understanding of the business.
You're getting it. They want someone competent, engaged, enthusiastic, ready to contribute.
Okay.
And remember, RoleCatcher's AI tools can help you practice, refine your delivery, and come across confidently and authentically.
All right. Now for where do you see yourself in 5 years? This one can feel tough, especially if you're not sure about the future.
Don't be intimidated. This is a chance to show your ambition, your desire to grow, and how you align with the company.
Yeah.
Think about your realistic career path within this shop. Do you see yourself as a regional manager, opening a franchise?
Right.
Maybe specializing in a specific area, like studio lighting or printing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's not just about saying, I want to be the CEO.
No.
It's about a realistic and ambitious vision aligned with the company's opportunities.
Exactly. And connect your goals back to the company.
Okay.
How will your growth help them? How will your expertise benefit their customers?
Right.
Show them you want a career, not just a job, where you can learn, grow, and contribute.
I like that.
Yeah.
Show you're invested in their success, too.
Okay.
I think we've covered a lot here.
Yes, but before we move on, I want to mention RoleCatcher's AI tools again.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. How can their AI help us with these interview questions?
Imagine you've brainstormed, practiced, you have your stories ready. But how do you know if you're showing confidence, enthusiasm, professionalism?
That's where RoleCatcher comes in.
Exactly. Their video practice tool lets you record yourself answering questions
Oh, cool.
and get AI feedback on your delivery, tone, even body language. It's like a virtual coach.
That's amazing. Like a secret weapon to perfect your presentation.
Right.
Okay, I'm feeling more prepared than ever.
Me too. But we have one more part coming up.
Oh,
We'll tackle those final tricky questions and give you those last-minute tips to really shine.
sounds good. Ready for part 3?
See you there.
Okay, we're back for the last part of our photography shop manager interview Jekyll. Deep dive.
Welcome back. Ready for those curveball questions and to walk out feeling confident.
Absolutely. Bring on.
All right, imagine they ask, how would you handle a customer demanding a refund for a product they obviously damaged?
Oh, tricky.
This tests your balance of customer service and company policy.
Yeah, you want to keep the customer happy, but also protect the business.
Exactly. Empathy first. Acknowledge their frustration, even if you suspect they're at fault. You could say, I understand you're upset about the damage, and I would be too. Let's see what we can do.
So validate their feelings, even if you don't agree with their actions.
Right. De-escalate and create space for communication. Then explain the return policy and why a refund isn't possible. Be clear, professional, but friendly and helpful.
What about offering other solutions?
Absolutely. Maybe a discount on a repair or suggest a protective case or insurance.
Right.
Turn a negative into a positive by showing you're willing to help.
Shows problem solving and a customer-first approach.
Right.
What other tough questions might come up?
They might ask, if you could change one thing about our shop, what would it be?
Ooh.
This shows you've done your research and are thinking critically, but be careful, don't be too critical.
Yeah, it's a balancing act.
Yeah.
How do you give feedback without sounding negative?
Focus on improvement, opportunities, not flaws. Maybe you notice their website could be more user-friendly or their social media presence is weak.
Or maybe they could improve online ordering or offer more advanced workshop.
Exactly. And always be positive. Instead of, your website is outdated,
Right.
I think enhancing the online experience would make it even more convenient for customers.
So showcase your vision and understanding of what makes a business successful.
Right. Now, we know RoleCatcher's AI can help with resumes and cover letters.
Yeah.
Can it help with this kind of question, too?
I was just thinking that.
It can. RoleCatcher's AI can analyze their website, social media, customer reviews
Wow.
to find areas for improvement. It can also help you phrase your suggestions positively.
Oh,
So you sound insightful, not critical.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
Any other brain teaser questions to be ready for?
They might give a hypothetical situation, like imagine a competitor opens across the street. How do you respond?
Okay.
This tests your strategic thinking and how you adapt.
Feels like a question to see how you think on the spot. What's the strategic approach?
First, don't panic. There's no right answer.
Right.
They want to see your process.
Yeah.
Then outline your approach. Would you focus on amazing customer service? Highlight your unique products or expertise.
Maybe even collaborate with local businesses or photographers to build community and offer special experiences.
Exactly. Show you can analyze the competition, find opportunities, and be proactive.
Okay, feeling more ready for those curveballs. Any final tips as we wrap up?
Absolutely. Be yourself. Let your passion show. Practice your answers until you're confident.
Okay.
And most importantly, show them you want a career, not just a job, where you can learn, grow, and contribute.
Love that advice. Passion, preparation, and genuine enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Those are key. And with what we've learned here and the help of RoleCatcher, anyone listening can walk into that interview feeling ready to get their dream job as a photography shop manager.
Couldn't agree more. Good luck, everyone.
And that's a wrap on our Photography Shop Manager interview deep dive. We hope you found it helpful and inspiring. Remember, the keys are preparation, a positive attitude, and a true passion for photography. Now go out there and ace that interview.